Hey guys, I'm back to Japan. And if you follow me on Twitter, you probably know that I've been to Adepticon in the US for more or less 1 week, let's say. I was there on a business trip. I bought back a lot of stuff, so I want to show you what I bought. So let me start from this stuff here. I have some Reaper bones. Reaper was there with a huge stand. They had like thousands and thousands of miniatures like there on show, and I didn't know what to buy, but I wanted some, so I decided to go with this three. But this guy, because it's like an NSF kind of character with a huge gun. I don't even know what it is, but I thought it could be used as a proxy in some other game. So yeah, about this. Then there's like a normal crate, maybe an ammo crate or something to use whatever I need some terrain, scattered terrain. Fine, it was like $3. This other dude here looks like a Stitch Golem. It says just in the name, and could be used as a proxy for Stitcher Golem miniature in Wreckage. So I will try to give this guy a nice paint job and use it with my Stitchers. So basically this is what it is. And speaking of which, I also have some stuff from Wreckage. Let me put this aside. You can see I have these two reclaimers that Matt gave me to paint. I was looking for the big starter set for the reclaimers, but looks like they went out of stock like in the first 2 days. Like they were selling like crazy. They didn't have like a lot of miniatures right away on Saturday, so I'm glad they're selling a lot of stuff. Because I love this game. I love their miniatures. These guys deserve some more, let's say, attention from the public. I will paint these guys here on the channel, so stay tuned. Let me put them away, and let's see what I have here. Now here I have a couple of new units from Dropfleet, called Dropfleet Commander. They are the new destroyers. I have both the UCM and the Scourge, so I bought both of them. Be a lot of painting here because it looks like there are a lot of pieces, so a lot of assembly, but as usual, wonderful miniatures, super high levels of detail. I don't know if you can see them if I get rid of the reflection. Yeah, wonderful. I'm really looking forward to painting them, and they may end up here on YouTube as well, because I've never painted them, and there are some nice techniques, especially on the Scourge, to show you how layering works. So let's say I will paint them in the future. Another thing I was really looking forward to was buying some Strontium Dog miniatures. I didn't know they were selling so much, but when I went there, like they were just like left with maybe 5-6 boxes. Cause this means that either they had a low stock, maybe, or this game is starting to get some traction even in the United States. Now I bought the Build a Muty kit because it's really fine. It's really nice that you can have like heads and other limbs that you can mix, pick up your torsos, legs, and do whatever you want with them. They're metal, so it's really hard to magnetize, but man, you can do whatever you want with them. And you also have the rules in the big book to create your own character. So I'm looking forward to building these guys here. And when I was at the stand, I was talking with the manager, the US manager, and he told me that they're maybe coming out with some new stuff in summer, and I may be able to get some previews when that will happen. So I'm really looking forward to that. Okay, next things I want to show you, like I'm not really a War Machine guy. I don't even know what the game is about, but I've been always wanted to try painting one of their miniatures, because they have some really, some really great sculpts. But they're so expensive. Like, for example, I don't think if they come with a price, like these small boxes, I bought them for $5 because they were just selling them, like selling all the remaining stock on Sunday in a small booth, and they were selling everything $5. But these, I think they retail like $20, which is too much just for painting purposes. Nah, I didn't want to buy them. But yeah, $5 is pretty good. You get two of these like Night Wretch, and this Charger was like one single miniature. But yeah, cool. I will try to paint them. They look really interesting actually, but nah, more than $5? No way. In the same offer, I was also able to get this. Now this was like a good buy. Kings of War Lower Abyssal Regiment. Really cool, because this box retails like $30 and I paid just $5, and you get like a huge amount of plastic here. 20 miniatures. Plus they also come with 2 imps. No, 2 imps. They come with 4 imps that you're supposed to place on 2 different bases. And I also get 1 Mantic point, which is also cool. I don't know, because I don't have these. I don't have anybody else from this Abyssal thing. But yeah, they were just too cheap to look in another direction, so I just bought them. And I think I will do something with them. They may be something like pink horrors or some kind of demons to use in Warhammer 40k. I don't know. We'll see. So same booth. If you bought like 5 miniatures, 5 packs, you would get something free. And I got this, which is also from Mantic. It's from Dreadball. I don't even know what this guy is. It's like a big spider. But it counts again with 1 Mantic point, so I think I have enough now for buying some special miniature. Yeah, I don't know what this guy is. Probably I will paint him, probably not. It was free, so yeah. Let's see what I do with it. So let's move on. Now I have something interesting. Creature Caster. Well, I don't remember the name of what's inside, but it's a nice, let's say Demon Prince for my Nurgle army. You can see some preview. I'll probably add something after looking for that. You can see a lot of resin to paint here. It comes with wings. All sort of melee weapons, like as a sword, sort of power axe or something, a whip. Yeah, this was actually cheaper than buying that online. I just saved like $25, I think. It was like too good to be true, and I bought it. And then I realized the next day it was already sold out. So I'm glad I bought it. I bought also other stuff, but their booth, but they were paints. I will show you later with the other paints. I'm really happy I was able to buy a Creature Caster model, because they're pretty expensive and shipping to Japan is prohibitive. So yeah, I'm glad I was able to buy them. Okay, so moving on. I have another thing here. You can see it's a bust. It's a bust of an alien that I didn't actually buy. I got this as a present from the lovely lady from Collapse Industries. That we were just talking and chilling out, like 5 minutes talking about her nephew that's about like 3 years old, and my son is also same age, so they were just discussing, oh, how cute, and nice, and laughing. And then when I was about to leave, she went like, you paint? Yeah, just take one. It's a present. Go back to Japan safely. Hug your kid. Really, really lovely lady. Yeah, I think I will have to paint him really good so I can maybe showcase their work, because this is really nice. I mean, it needed some, like, there was some mold displacement, like you can see here, but I was able to polish it, like, say 10 minutes, whatever. Yeah, nice work. And I will be painting this one. I don't know if I can do something because I've never painted a bust, but yeah, stay tuned. I mean, and speaking of which, like, I have a lot of busts that I have to show you. Here, let me take it out of the bag. I have my very first bust. It's a Blackheart model, Seal, as she is supposed to be called. It's like a pinty lady. You have probably seen her in James Wapple work, because I think he painted the master, the cover art for this lady. And yeah, it's a really good sculpt. You can see this. It's probably too white. Let me shade the light a little bit. Yeah, really great detail. 2-3 pieces, like really easy to assemble. I have to clean it up a little bit, but and these models are really wonderful because they come with the plinth, like you can just see. Yeah, boom, you're done. You don't really have to build that much. And yeah, I wasn't able to resist. She looked too good to pass. And yeah, I bought it. And now I have to paint her, but I'm really scared because I've never painted any bust. But I think I will have to change the statement, because now I have at least 4 busts. Because I went there the next day and I bought another one. I bought this Genghis Khan here. Let me just show you the miniature. Yeah, it's really good. I mean, this guy, it's awesome. Just a single piece. You can see some flash here, but it's like really ridiculed. Nothing almost. Just perfect cast. No mold lines. And I had a nice idea for this guy. If you know, I still kind of like Chronopia, and I have like my orcs. They're called Black Bloods. They are supposed to come from something like Mongolia or something like that. So they may look like this if you have a look at the cover art. So I want to try and paint this guy as one of their leaders. Let's say with just green skin and maybe metal armor. I'll see if I can do something interesting with this guy, but yeah, they were just 20 bucks. Like, these busts are really cheap. You see, like, you get something like this for 20 bucks, and it also comes with a plinth again. So yeah, last one. Actually, I didn't buy this one. This is a, let's say it's a present from a special friend that gave me this. She's a mummy. She's a mummy. And yeah, look how cool this is. Like, looks like she has some Japanese runes on the face. I don't know if this is intentional or not, but these runes look like katakana to me. I want to try and paint her like with glowing runes, pallid flash. Let's see. I love these models, like Blackheart models. Yeah, they make really good models. Go and check them out. I will place the link down in the description because they deserve some attention. So yeah, basically I think I'm done with the miniatures. I think I showed you everything, so I will move on to the other things. Okay, moving on, I'm going to show you some painting supplies that I bought. Let me start with these Reaper colors. Reaper makes some really good colors for what I've heard, but they have a lot of them, and they were selling like the complete set, but it was like super heavy. I just thought I may buy it, but then I know I have a lot of paint, so I just took some samples to see how they behave, if I really like them or not. And yeah, I wanted to try this. This is like an NMM gold series. You can see 3 of them, like from dark to, let's say, clear, to bright. yeah, I thought could be a nice thing to try out, because having like a fixed recipe to non-metallic metal gold could be something interesting. And I saw James Wapple using this blue liner in one of his videos, and looks like a nice watery kind of deep blue ink-ish. Maybe it's like a glaze out of the bottle. And I thought it could be really interesting, and I bought it. Let's see how it works out. And then, as I like green and putrid green and stuff like that, I had to go with this. This is called Alien Goo. Let's see what it is. I don't know. Just bought some colors. They're not on the cheap side of the paint spectrum. So let's see how they work. I have a lot of expectations, because a lot of people say that Reaper paints are really good. So let me see them. It's too bad that I can't buy them in Japan, though. Another thing I can't buy in Japan are Army Painter. I think no, maybe there are places where they're selling them, but nothing close to my house. So it's cheaper if I buy them from eBay, let's say. I always buy from Troll Trader, because it has the whole line. And when I was there, I was looking for this green tone, because I will use it to darken the scales on my Lernean Terminator that I want to enter in a painting competition. So I wanted something like this, and then yeah, there it was, and I bought it. Again, green, pretty, predictable. Then Corpse Pale is a nice sandy color, used to do some sort of like a desaturated skin tone, so I wanted to try that. And this blue, I think I don't have anything like that, and I was like, yeah, why? Let's try this. It's a toxic mist. What can go wrong? And just bought 4 of them, and yeah, because as I said, I can buy them from eBay, and I just wanted to buy some colors just while I was there to save shipping. Okay, remaining still in paints. Here we go to the heavy weapons, the secret weapons. About these colors that I was running out. I was running out of this verdigris blue. So while I was there, I also bought the verdigris dark green, the whole series, let's say. And then there was Justin, the boss of the company, and I asked him, what's your favorite color? And he told me, Old Rust. This is the hardest color that we have ever mixed. So you want to try this? And boom, I bought one. There was also the awesome painter Jessica Reach in the same booth. She was probably working there, and she told me that her favorite color is algae. But if I buy this, I would also have to buy, according to her preferences, let's say, engine rust, which is a color that I already have. She told me that she paints skin tones with this, and yeah, would like to try it. Like, well, she's a wonderful painter, so she can't be wrong. I mean, so yeah, let's try this. So now I have also some more secret weapon miniatures that I bought free shipping, which is really cool. So last paints that I have, they come in a baggie, and they are from the awesome Jason Craze, Slowfuse Gaming, now Monument, working with Creature Caster. I bought like a sampler of their paints. I bought some strange colors. I know this jade is really cool, and this burnt red, because I have a lot of bright reds but not dark red, so I want to try this. Dark amber, faded ultramarine, and the white. I think this is the hobo white that Kenny Boucher always used, and now it's rebranded as bold titanium white. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to trying these paints, because everybody says they're crazy, so I want to try them. And I know I have brushes from Slowfuse, so I know that this guy knows how to do things. So really looking forward to trying them. Okay, last. It's not really the last, because I have another piece, but let's say last paintable stuff. I had some Stanlres primer. They are airbrush primers, but as I don't really have an airbrush, I'm gonna brush them on like I always do. I bought this one, which is like looks like a pewter color. I already have a pewter kind of paint. It's silverish. It's a metallic primer, but it's not exactly like metal. Looks like pewter. Well, I want to try this. And this is another one. It's like a red kind of reddish, like brick color. Maybe nice. They were sample anyway, so I didn't even have to pay for them. And the guy was really cool. Like, yes, take as many as you want, but they only had these two colors because it was the last day before the booth was closed. So yeah, so last painting supply that I have, it's here, and it's a small bar of soap bar, Master Brush soap from Games and Gears. These guys have a lot of stuff. Like if you are into painting with nice stuff, they have a lot of things to get you covered. They have paint, like this is paint soap, but they also have brush restoring solutions, really nice sable brushes. They were really expensive. They were trying to sell me like a set for, I don't remember. It was a lot of money. It was like $70. I didn't have that kind of money, and I paint with super cheap brushes anyway, so I just went for the soap because it's nice to have your stuff clean every once in a while. So yeah, this concludes our painting supplies. I still have more stuff to go for you, so wait for the next section. Okay, for the last segment, I have some terrain and bases actually. So let's move directly to the bases. I have some secret weapon stuff. I got this as a freebie because I was into a scavenger's hunt with the guys from the Long War, and I got this base, which is really amazing actually. So yeah, and it also comes with a discount coupon on top of it, so it's nice to have. And then about 3 of this alien invasion bases. I want to use them for my Tyranid warriors, so that I can play them in kill team. It would be just like slightly different from my other guys, my Termagant and so on. But yeah, nice bases. They had a lot of painted samples. I will just show you a picture there at the booth, and yeah, they have sweet bases actually. They're quite on the expensive side, let's put it this way, but I love them, so just go check them out. Speaking of bases, I have Elrik's Hobbies bases here. I don't know if you can see them. I have some industrial bases that I'm planning to use on my Lernean Terminators. So I bought 5 of them. They're the right size, so that's how I will base my Alpha Legion Terminators. These were pretty cheap actually. They look great quality and pretty cheap, so yeah, nice. I will look into them again for sure in the future. Then here I have something that was kind of a surprise. I didn't know them, but this company called Miniature Building Authority, they had like a wonderful shanty town kind of diorama, and I bought a lot of stuff from them because it was not super cheap, but okay, let me go with some order. Let me show you one. They had this kind of rubble piles. You see, there's all kind of junk in here. You know, it's like standard scatter terrain. Also had like some alley, street furniture, not alley, but street furniture. There's a sofa, some tires, chairs. Really cool. That's $6 for this. It's not too expensive. Then they had this kind of car, which is packed with again the same sofa. Had a lot of junk on top of it. Looks like a Renault car. Yeah, it would be really nice for my wreckage scenarios to have this car. And last, I got one of these. Let me open because I can show you this. It's a shanty, small shanty number 2 to be precise. And this is really cool. You don't need building, you don't need anything. It's just like a 2-piece shanty building entirely made of resin. There's also an inside, so you can place people in. Oops. And yeah, it makes with all kind of different panels on the wall. Some rubble here, and here it comes with the roof. Yeah, and they had this wonderful diorama, and I was hooked in a second, let's put it this way. I wanted to buy more, but these like 1, 2, 3, 4 packages worth like $66, so yeah, kind of expensive, eh? But you know, scenery costs a lot of money unless you want to buy it by yourself and it looks cheap. So yeah, I really like them, so go on their website and check them out. So I think I'm almost done, and I have last some tabletop cynics from TTCombat. They were all out of stock. They didn't have almost any MDF left, so I bought what they had. And there was this bunker here, $6, pretty cheap if you ask me. I think it's just like a standard small building that you can play. Let's see if I can do something interesting with him. And this is an orc watchtower. But it's gonna be the only orc piece of terrain that I own. So yeah, I don't know, but it was just for $4. I couldn't just keep it. I went ahead and bought it. Then this looks like some Necron stuff, judging by this kind of runes they have. But this is more like generic. I think I can use it in 40k with no problem. You just weather them up a little bit and make the runes glow. Yeah, and they probably work well everywhere. And last, again, like this is so Necron. These are 2 kind of guns. They call them cyber guns. They're actually really big. Like, take a look. Like this and this. These are the 2 outside parts of the gun, so they're pretty huge actually. And they look really interesting because they look like they have small legs. You can make them walkable and movable, and you can make them as a part of your army. I don't know. I will have to talk to house rule them somehow. And yeah, but I think my friend will be into using them like that. You can capture them and maybe make them shoot. I don't know. So I think basically I'm done. Yeah, this is all. Now it's not all. I also bought some a couple of Space Marine Adventures games. But yeah, this is all I have to show you. It's a lot of stuff. It's going to take me a lot of time to paint all of this, and come on, it doesn't even fit the screen of the camera. I have a bunch of stuff in the floor. And oh yeah, I also received a nice present from GW, because they left all their paints the day they were shutting down all the demos and everything, and there were like 2 big crates of paints, and I took a lot of GW paints, so you will see me using a lot of GW paints in the future. So well, this is it. Let me wrap up everything, and I will see, probably I will put online another kind of like Adepticon wrap up, like showing pictures and everything, but this is with the miniatures and all the other stuff that I brought back. I hope you liked what you saw, and yeah, let's see if I can paint some of this stuff on the YouTube channel here. And thank you for watching, guys.